What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here.
MLB
Tonight we're
Network's
back on
coverage of
MLB The
Major
Show
League
18.
Baseball is on the
If you
air.
guys enjoy
Tonight,
the stream, make
opener
sure
of
leave me a like
three-game
and sure
series
leave me a
between the
comment. And yeah,
Texas
please don't
Rangers
forget to
and the
subscribe.
Houston
Let's
Astros.
play.
The Stros have now won.
Yeah, Houston got a great record.
Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting
The
nod in
Rangers
this
need to
one.
get theirs
What do you have for
together.
us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at
Hello,
a guy that's
H24.
really been
How you
struggling
doing
lately.
tonight?
His last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here comes the first
At least
pitch.
we scored one run already.
A swing and a shot hit down the
early.
corner, and it's a foul ball.
First of it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tough slider over the
nice
inside
slider.
corner for a strike. Swing
No
and a
doubt.
drive to
Can't
right.
put that up
It
there.
goes. Gone.
He thought he was getting away with something by throwing it up there high.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Now at the plate,
Because we
Brett
got 2
Phillips.
runs
He'll
on
get
it.
to
Well, we
take
got
his
3
first
runs,
cuts
but
here.
still can't count Houston out yet.
1-2, here it comes. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back, no double play.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Root Neto.
Digging in now, Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around.
Crowd
He didn't
me with
hit it
the
a ton. He
slider.
didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right.
Right to the
Pearson
right
is
fielder.
there, and he'll make the catch to
He
retire the
backed up a
side.
little bit to catch that one.
Go to Rich Primetime will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first pitch to him, fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Late again.
And the slider
Oh.
gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hit me with that slider, you bastard.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Phillips is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Rich Primetime.
At least the
And
rest
their
of the
runners
team
in
is
corners
scoring.
now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased
The
today.
long ball,
really
that's
stayed
the
staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Train tracks.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Texas put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Harvey Gibbons wins his 3rd of the season. MLB The Show's in the heart of Texas on a Wednesday. David Paulino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pearson is after it. 2 down.
That one didn't go that far.
A chance now to look at the batting order.
I thought he was going to keep running.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Foreman. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. This is on the ground over to first. Prime Time is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Prime Time. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Ball in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh, popped it up. Son of a...
And he will indeed make
wow.
the play in foul territory.
That ball
to
took
retire
forever
the
to
side.
come down. Holy shit, I thought he missed it or something.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Prime Time. He's got an
Houston
opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Uh-oh, bases loaded.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ooh.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good
Damn,
job
yeah.
to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, got jammed.
Away. Coleman on third. Arturo over at second. Reyes at first. 2 out in the inning. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now at the plate, Rich Prime Time. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Sam.
Winker has a read
caught
on
the
it.
end of the bat.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. David Paulino notches his 3rd. First open of the year 2000. Stepping up now, Rich Prime Time, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
And in yesterday's game, I couldn't hit a ball to save my life.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Trying to pick things up.
I guess it depends on where the ball hit the wall.
He's got a chance to add on
makes it a home run or not. Because I've hit balls that hit the wall before and they weren't home runs.
They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Hit hard to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Phillips has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways.
I actually thought that was going to be a foul ball.
A 3-run shot down the line in left.
Barely
His
made
second
it
of
around
the
the
game
pole.
as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about
barely made it a
Brett
fair.
Phillips will bat next. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He's on the ground over to first. Primetime gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless. Digging in and looking for more, Rich Primetime. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And now pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's
early.
clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Jefferson earns the win, his second. Lucas Giolito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Rangers, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits.
manager checks in with his ball club.
Astros 19 wins, 13 loss. Angels 19 wins, 15 loss. Rangers 14 wins, 17 loss. And Athletics 15 wins, 19 loss. The Mariners 13 wins, 20 losses. Damn. But you know what? We'll end up facing the A's and still friggin' lose to them.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get
like
a look
our
inside
record is
Globe
that much
Life
better 'cause
Park.
it's not.
Game 1 here in the month of May between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Paul Blackburn gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one.
Blackburn started out good and then he just
Hey, Matt, we'll get a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Leading out for the Rangers.
Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Lays off 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get...
Oh,
look
nice
at the
sliding
stop. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He popped out in his first trip.
Xander Bogaerts.
And the one thing, you know, when they play the Yankees, you always got to get a jump on them. You know?
And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't
Like,
pretty.
he took him forever to throw that ball to third. I don't know why.
Into the box now, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Actually let go of the button and it's still
These are
swung.
huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1 the count. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. This one's down to third.
Way too early on that
first
one.
will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Way too early swing.
Rangers set down. Next for New York, Arnold Watanabe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Watanabe.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Primetime scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Why is he bunting? I don't know.
In now, Rich
guy.
Primetime.
First baseman.
That friggin' palm
He's
ball.
ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Slider.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he misses there,
Threw that one off the
1-2.
plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and he misses it. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
You can
Get a
see that
ground
he
rule
was
double
all
off
over
of
that
him.
pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Rougned Odor.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Odor ain't even trying to run hard.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. Runner
He
in
has my
scoring
mentality.
position with 2 gone.
I'm gonna be out, fuck it. I'm not gonna run hard.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
Yep.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To the right. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll return to Texas in
See, it's
just
a good
moment.
thing I fielded that ball, because Odor would have never got to it, and it would have been a friggin' hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches.
Right,
this guy knows
line.
the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air.
I got
out
all
toward left
underneath
center.
that fucking ball. Wow.
Espinoza will slide over and put this one away, and that's out
Thought that was
number
going
1.
to be a great hit instead of turning
And
out.
this evening's contest comes
be
to a
a
close.
fly
5-3 the final. New York took the lead in the
Damn,
4th and
Yankees.
held on until the end.
Yeah, that pitcher was
Chihue
good with his
Fu earns the
palm
win,
ball.
his 2nd. David Acevedo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th.
Like I said, we got to jump on the Yankees quick.
MLB The
We can't
Show
let
is
them
on the
get
air as we come
ahead
at
of
you
us.
this evening.
Otherwise, we're just going to lose.
Blake Snell is ready to go as
Damn,
he'll be on
Snell
the mound
started
for the Rangers.
bad.
Dan
We already
Plesac, what do you got?
7.90.
Blake Snell, big
Wow.
power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the
It was
pitching
good last
business.
year. Yankees
Good
good on
overhand
run
curveball,
already.
and his changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Hit hard back up the
Can't
middle.
let them get
and
too
that's
far
through
ahead of
for a
us.
hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, pitcher can't be too mad.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Wow,
Yeah,
Mazara.
that hit might not amount to much, but
2-2 counts,
anytime you can
2
extend
outs,
an inning
1
and give
on.
a guy with plenty
Hopefully
of
he
pop
can
a
hit
chance
the
to
ball and
swing
don't
it,
strike
the outlook
out.
of an inning changes dramatically.
Swung
he
on
strike
and
out.
missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
I said hopefully.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Yankees
Estevan
went up
Reyes.
by
He flew
another
out in his
3
last
runs.
at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down
And
because this
Snell.
team that they're playing can strike and
Oh,
score.
it's just so bad. He was so great
Ready to
last
take
year. He
his
was the
hacks
best pitcher
again,
we had
Diego
last year.
Escalona, as he'll
And
look to
towards
follow
the
up
end
the
of the year, he
two-run
just went
homer
to
he launched
shit.
over
And
the
now
wall
he's
last
starting
time
off
up.
the way he ended last season.
Hit out toward
shitty.
second, fielded by Odor. One there, back to first, but it's
Fucking-
right by him.
And those are
Young threw
plays
that
that
shit
cost
away
you ball
again.
games. You're already losing, and
What's
then
up,
you make an
Anthony?
error like that
What's
to
up?
compound things. That's how things.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Push to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Ready now, Esteban Reyes.
For the Yankees, first baseman, Esteban Reyes.
I'm doing good. How's 2K treating you?
The 0-1. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll
Are you
take it to
preparing for
bag
the new
himself for the
2K?
out. Offense apparently not hard to come by. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Do you know when the new 2K comes out?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball.
I don't
that
even
just
know when
misses
it
inside.
coming out. Everything is about Madden right now.
Line toward the gap in left
It's
center.
a gap,
And that finds some
well,
outfield
he's gonna get
grass.
to
It's
it.
a base hit.
Go back, fool.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type
That's
of
close.
you're gonna have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel
Come
to
on,
it.
Mazara,
He
don't just
continues to
strike
hit
out.
line drives.
Chopped loosely to the left.
He hit it, but
To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that
I thought he
time
was
by
just gonna go to first, but he was
Coming to
really
the
trying
plate
for the
now,
double
Rich
play.
Primetime. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And that certainly represents a career milestone.
Work was good.
Number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left
Yeah.
for Texas. They trail it here 6-4.
Yeah, 1,000 hits.
Standing in, Diego Escalona. He got on top of one
It's
and
a
was a
good
ground
record.
down victim last time.
The pitching is just bad. We can't take care of these
count. Here's
Yankees.
the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the
Still
inning.
down by
so it's
4
2
runs.
runs here on. So striding forward now, Rich Primetime. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
As
All
we
right,
near
man.
the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
It didn't go where it was supposed to.
Espinoza is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay,
He's
and he'll get into third here
ball.
on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third.
8-6 the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Randall Gomez with his 4th win this season. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings.
Yeah, Snell sucks. Need to get rid of him. Him a pitcher with an ERA in the 7s. We need to get rid of him. I can understand, like, you know, you being the best hitter on the team and all the hitters behind you is trash, but the pitching can be trash too. The pitching is trash, the hitting is trash, the whole fucking team is gonna be trash. So what's the point? Nomar Mazara is hot. Prime time is hot as usual. Rooting at the door is hot. Really? Must be doing shit when I'm not looking.
It's time now for baseball from the great Tim Bowles, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Mazara bats in front of me that he gets on base. If he bats behind me,
as the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
I guess my goal is to get a home run all the time and never be on base. Although, you know, if I'm never on base, then most likely the guys will do good. But it's when I'm on base that they come up and strike out.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing
Nice
and a miss at the
curveball.
big curveball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Lifted in the air to center field. Gene is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs. So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
I don't know why the fuck I went after that ball, but I
Makes
did.
the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Got too overzealous.
Next up for the A's, Eugene Eccles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eugene Eccles.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue
Odor
the
didn't
inning.
throw that one over my head this time.
Rich Primetime will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
No balls and a strike to count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center.
The gapper.
Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Rougned Odor now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
2-2 counts, 2 out, 1 on. This could go either way. He could hit the ball,
He's
or he
ready
can
with
strike
the 2-2
out.
pitch. Lifted in the
And
air
he
to
hit the ball,
straightaway
which
center.
is
Gene
good,
moves
but
over,
it's the center.
makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2 out. Here's Addison Russell.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and their runners at the corners now. Sliced hard on the ground. DeYoung's got it. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again, Louis Jean.
Center fielder, Louis Jean.
Ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate.
That's a hell of a
It's
dive.
nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tim Bowles. We are live on MLB Network as we come at you. Digging in, Rich Primetime. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And Dan Nero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find
Thought it
themselves...
was going to be in the gap. Just hung
Now
up
to
there
the
too
plate,
long.
Richie Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jefferson is choking this game. And gave up 4 runs already.
Up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the nearly batter. Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Holman at third with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Castro is there, and he'll make
hit
the
it
catch
right to the
retire.
right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Ono.
Third baseman, Jason Ono.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers 1. Ready for another chance? Rob Rowley. He singled his last time up. Now the payoff pitch home. It'll be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Odor fields it cleanly, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler is right there.
So hard to hit those friggin' sidearm
one
pitches,
away.
man.
At the plate, Rich Primetime, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Grounded to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So back here in the Loans, tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score.
Yeah, Jefferson
took
choked
the lead
on
in the
that
second
game.
inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball. Now batting, Mark Conway, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The bad teams.
Number 2.
Ground down the first baseline. Primetime has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in, Rich Primetime. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one.
Throw that slow-ass breaking ball. Really? You crazy. Throw that slow breaking ball.
No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road. Home hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned.
Standing in, Rich Primetime,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Popped it up.
Oh no,
Shoot.
in foul ground. 1 down. Stepping in, Rich Primetime. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Popped up that stupid curveball.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center.
Here you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the
Yeah,
ground
that
rule
sucked.
double rule. With
I
the
wish
runner
that
on
didn't
first,
go
more
to the
than
wall.
likely if the ball stays in the
The chances
ballpark,
are now
he's
we
going
ain't
to
gonna get
easily be
no
able to
runs
score. But
out
once
of
it
this.
bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to...
Just like I called it.
Ready for another shot now. Rich.
Oakland
Primetime. He'll
Days
try to
putting up
follow up
runs.
the double in his last at-bat with
Like, why
another
can't
big
we
hit
beat
right
fucking
here.
Oakland? You know, it's
Starts him out with a
ridiculous.
slider for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. At the plate, Rich Primetime. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. And what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So striding in, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
From scoring runs. Like, why are we pitching so fucking bad?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Reyes, the runner at first with two gone. Texas down to their final strike in this one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made, and the A's have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Oakland A's.
First of all, you give the team a lead, and they can't hold on to the lead to save their life. That's number one. The pitching is just so fucking terrible. Like, why would a team keep all the same bad pitchers? Why wouldn't they change pitchers? At least get one fucking new pitcher. It's just ridiculous. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Peace.